tonight. First of all, we have just about 60 minutes to go, and we've already taken more part of that for setup. So I'm going to be fast. Let me say so. So please kindly pay attention so that you get what I'm saying and have handy what you should do. So first of all, there have been some changes going on the eOracle website. So I'm going to open the site so that we can see and get to understand what are those changes that are going on and how does it affect us as individuals. How does each of those processes affect us? So first of all, let me share my screen. That's what I'll majorly be doing today, so that you can see practically what you need to do. I want to know how many of us have, because you'll be needing a laptop in the next phase that we're going to be going through. You'll be needing a laptop. So how many of us have a laptop? If you have a laptop, kindly say so or type into the chat box. Let us know you have one. Okay. So one major thing you would need is either your laptop or your mobile phone. I've always said that laptop is easier, mobile phone is a little bit cumbersome, but we can still go through that. But I'll be taking us through the aspect of withdrawing using your laptop tonight. Maybe probably by other subsequent webinars, I'll be looking at that of the phone. So, but please take close attention. We drive with our laptops tonight. So that's one of the major things you need to have handy. All right, so I'll be sharing my next screen so that we can see what I want us to see before we move to the practical aspect. Please take attention and let's move on. All right, I'm sharing my eOracle login page. So please follow. I just want us to see certain things, then we proceed. All right, now I want to understand this. While you're signing in, you're going to meet this page, okay? The announcement page. This announcement page has been there for some time, right? For some time now, and it's a guide is going on at the moment on the Oracle community. So as you can see, it says, dear community, greetings. We are pleased to announce that Tezos smart contract for processing withdrawals is very much optimized and withdrawal process is faster now. One, we have completed 70% transactions on 50 cents to the same wallet where we have given withdrawals at the rate of 36.10 dollars. The entire loop, 100% will be completed by tomorrow, and hash keys will be updated to your back end so that you can place withdrawals again. Two, Tuesday morning, we will start paying all pending withdrawals off till 1st of the October 1st. Please ensure to submit correct wallet address at coin receiving address. Package B and C holders system is in process to unlock balance in your wallet as well. Thank you for your cooperation and support, which is something negative. Thank you. So we close this. Now, there were certain things that were mentioned which I want us to take very important. One is wallet address. So this evening I'll be explaining to us what is a wallet address. And I don't want to generalize, so or rather I would generalize rather that every one of us do not know what a wallet address is. So I'm not going to be asking if you know, or rather I'll take it that every one of us do not know what a wallet address is, okay? All right, so now this is one of the accounts I'm managing for a downline. Now this account has 4,338 dollars on the withdrawal wallet. So when you click on the withdrawal has already been placed for this particular account, previous withdrawal. So because withdrawal was staggered for 10% per week. Okay, so withdrawal has already been placed. 10% of that total amount had already been placed. So now what we have here, we have under the description, we have coin name, ECN, eCoin network. To address this, to address here is the wallet address. This is the wallet address. Now, the next thing here is a transaction ID. This transaction ID is what you need to use as your reference. For instance, you go to a bank, the power to make a reference. Just the process. This amount is withdrawn. That is what we have here. So most importantly here is this transaction, not the transaction ID, rather the address. The address. So the address is more or less like your account number. Okay. The address is more or less like your account number. The coin name is the currency name. The address is your account number. Transaction ID is the reference number, or rather teller number, while coin amount is the coin, the amount of funds that you're withdrawing. All right, so let's go back. Normally, when you go back, this message will pop up again, so we just close it. So because of the upgrade that is going on, activities here on the wallet summary, our usual destination wallet summary, is put on hold. That's why you don't find any withdrawal on the master wallet, mining wallet, crypto deposit wallet, winning wallet, super contest wallet, or staking wallet, smart stake wallet, or APY wallet. Now, these wallets do not have a withdrawal button. Why is it like that? Because the company wants to make sure that everybody is safe. If that withdrawal button is activated right now, what we've been having over time is what we're going to be having again. People complaining, my money was I made a withdrawal. I have not seen my money. I have not seen it just like that. So that's why those buttons were all removed. Now, where we are focusing on right now is on the withdrawal wallet. By the time the upgrade and everything is done, that will be reactivated again, and we can have our day-to-day withdrawals from the master wallet summary. Okay, so remember again, most importantly, you need to have your withdrawal, your address, your wallet address handy. All right, so let's proceed to that. Let me sign this out and sign in the next account. Sign this in. All right, now here we are. Okay, here we are. So we are going to be doing this practically. The withdrawal wallet here, we have $375.94. So when you click draw on the withdraw button, this is what you're going to have. Now, for those of us who are still having challenges with our withdrawal, do you have any screen? Please, I want us to come in. Yes, and let me know so that we know if we are actually tackling a problem. Do we have any screen like this? When you click on the withdraw button, do you have any screen like this? Please just say something or type into the chat box. Let's hear you. Please, okay. Yeah. All right. I'm waiting for responses. Please, do we have a screen like what we have here on our share screen? Do we have anything like this? Have you come across a screen like this on your dashboard, on your eOracle dashboard? Please, I need responses. Please let me know we are on the right page or we move to something else if this is not important. On your eOracle dashboard, have you come across this particular environment that says withdraw wallet to withdraw? Have you come across withdraw wallet to withdraw environment? We have, okay. Now this is what happens. I think I have enough persons so I can move on. All right, now this is what happens. On this page, here is the name of the coin. If we had options of withdrawing to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tron, and maybe USDT, and then eCoin. All of that will be listed here. But for now, we have only one option, and that option is ECN, that's eCoin Network. So that is the only coin that is listed here. So if there were more than that, you have to make your choice. You have to choose which of the coins you want to withdraw to, either ECN, Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Tron, any of them. Now, remember, I mentioned the issue of receiving address. The receiving address is the wallet address you are transferring to. Please take note. The receiving address is the wallet address where you are transferring these funds, this amount, the total EPT here, where you're transferring it to is the receiving address. As you can see, there are so many receiving addresses here on my screen because I have actually done a lot of transfers for a lot of persons. So I have them listed here. So now, the EPT amount is the amount that you have chosen to withdraw. But on this case, since it's 10%, 10% has already been, slated for you for your weekly withdrawal. Now, current EPT fees is 0. The company is not charging you anything for withdrawal. Then total EPT here is the total amount that will go to your wallet address. Now, if there were to be fees here, that fees will be deducted from this total, this EPT amount here to give you the total amount that is going to your wallet address. And here we have transaction password. Transaction password is what we need here to be able to do what? To carry out, to complete this assignment. Okay? Now, we move on to the next phase. So I don't have any intention of withdrawing here for now. So, but there is a major aspect that we need to address for this to be complete, and that is the receiving address. Okay, so let's go back. Now, this announcement, the announcement here points you to something very important. It says, dear community, greetings. We are pleased to announce that Tezos smart contract for processing withdrawals is very much optimized, and withdrawal process is faster now. What does that mean to you who is yet to withdraw your funds? It means that, first of all, you need to have a fair knowledge of cryptocurrency. Now, where you do not have a good knowledge of cryptocurrency, you just have to tag along with what I'm about to show to you right now. Cryptocurrency is a digital currency. And of course, we know that even those of us in Nigeria, we now have e-Naira as a digital currency, even though implementation is taking time, but definitely they're moving in from face to face to make that a general legal tender. But we must understand that before these digital currencies came to place, that cryptocurrency had been there, and there are so many cryptocurrencies like that. And I remember showing us some time ago on an exchange site known as Binance. Now, Binance is where you bring different cryptocurrencies and exchange for whatsoever currency you want to take it to. Or maybe if it's a fiat currency, the fiat currency is paper currency like your Naira, your dollar, your SEPA, your CD, your CDs, your pounds, sterling, or rand, or whichsoever a country paper currency that you're using. We call that fiat currency. While the digital currencies are cryptocurrencies. But not all digital currencies are cryptocurrencies, though. So now, each of those cryptocurrencies have what we call blockchain that they operate. on blockchain. Now, the simplest way I can explain blockchain for now is this. For instance, I am from the East. I speak Igbo. I am from Abia State. Now, we have 5 states from the southeast that speaks Igbo. Now, Igbo becomes a blockchain that Ebony would speak may not be directly the same with what is spoken in Imo State, but Imo will also speak the same Igbo, may not be directly the same with what is spoken in uh, Abia State. Abia will also speak Igbo, may not be directly the same with what is spoken in Anambra State or Enugu. Enugu will also speak Igbo, but one major thing that brings each of them together, all of these different states together, is Igbo. So Igbo becomes the blockchain for each of these states indigenous to understand themselves. Now, because there is they are all Igbo, there is something called Central Igbo. I believe the Yorubas have the same, the Hausas have the same, and all of that ethnic groups. So Igbo becomes the blockchain for Enugu, Imo, Anambra, Abia, Ebonyi. So now, this particular blockchain gives each of the states a unifying point, or rather a meeting point. Now, that meeting point becomes an address known as smart contract. If you're going to speak Igbo, you need a smart contract to be heard so that somebody from this other side, from this other state, will also be hearing what you're saying. May not be directly, but slightly wide, because there is a blockchain called Igbo that binds every one of these 5 states together. So now, there are blockchains like that, like we have Bitcoin has its own blockchain, Ethereum has its own blockchain, Tron has its own blockchain. Each of these have their own blockchain. Now, Tezos has its own blockchain. eOracle works with Ethereum blockchain and Tezos blockchain. So now, for you to be able to transfer your funds from the eOracle dashboard to your wallet, that wallet has to either be on the Ethereum blockchain or the Tezos blockchain. I hope we are understanding what I'm saying. This is why I asked us to take in attention. So I want my money out from eOracle website. So I have to either create a wallet on the Ethereum blockchain or on the Tezos blockchain. So how do I make that happen? The Tezos blockchain has a wallet known as Tempo. Now, Tezos, which is a blockchain, has to create a smart contract or Tempo wallet so that anybody that wants to move his or her money from eOracle to where he or she can exchange it to another currency would have to create a wallet on a Tezos blockchain smart contract, and that for eOracle is Tempo. I will take questions. Any questions before I proceed? Because I want to move into another practical aspect again. So if you have a question, let's take your question before I proceed. Okay. Just type your question wherever you're not, you didn't follow. Type the question. Let me answer that before I proceed. Not, but if I wait for the next 2 minutes, if I don't get any question, I'll proceed, believing that we are all following. You can type your question on the question chat box or the chat box directly. Anywhere, I'll pick it and answer. The next 2 minutes, we are good to go. All right. I didn't get any questions, so I want to believe that we are good to go. Okay. But along the line, if you still have any question, you can type it so that we proceed from there. All right. So I'll be closing this screen that I'm sharing right now so that I will be able to share another screen for us that we would see, because I want us to understand how to get each of these wallets, how to create each of these wallets. All right. So I'll be closing that screen share. Okay, that's done. Okay, so now I said before that you need a laptop. Why do we need a laptop? You need a laptop to be able to move to this next phase that we're about to move into. This phase, like I said earlier on, can still be done on your phone, but the phone aspect is a little bit technical. Laptop is a little bit is more easier and cheaper than that. So let us see that of the laptop first. The next time we'll take that of the phone. All right, so I'm going to be sharing my screen again. Okay, I think I have a question. Okay, somebody's asking, uh, why is my withdrawal wallet 0? Okay, if your withdrawal wallet is 0, that means that you need to hold on, but get this face handy. Those withdrawal wallets that are still showing 0 will definitely be credited as soon as possible. Calculations are being done for that to take place. Okay. Now that is for accounts that were probably created, people who signed up from April maybe back to uh, January, December, or thereabout. So those are the ones whose account is still showing 0. But for those who have, who did later this year, they've all been credited. So, but I would want to advise that you take this lessons very important, so that the moment you are credited, you can make your withdrawals as soon as possible. Okay. So let's proceed. If that is okay, please. If you're not okay, you can still type another question. Okay, we have another question here. Okay, how do I move funds from mining wallet? That's function has been disabled for now. That's why I said earlier on that the mining wallets, master wallets, crypto deposit wallets, these all these areas are undergoing upgrade and changes right now. And in fact, as I speak with you right now, something very big is coming to the community very soon, because there is a summit that is going on right now, and there are more investors who are pulling in. And from the information we are getting, it's going to be very big for those of us who are members whose membership have not run out yet. Something very big is coming. So now they are actually working to do the migration, migrate from this part to this part, give us a DAP. A DAP is a digital application that is connected to e-Oracle, so that we won't have to be going through these phases of creating a wallet, external wallet from maybe, let's say, Temple, BitHome, BitGlobal, Bilaxi, and so on and so forth. So by the time the DApp is completed, we can have direct access in our dashboard that your endpoint wallet will be created right there. So you can make your withdrawals right there. You won't have to go through any other means to be able to do that. So that's the reason why for now you cannot move those funds from your withdrawal wallet. I mean, from your mining wallet to your withdrawal wallet. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, you were asking again where will funds come from to fund your withdrawal wallet. That is the company's business. They're actually working on that. All of those accounts that you've seen that have been credited so far is the company that did all of that. So get people at least to get funds while they're still waiting for the other process to complete. So that is where funds will actually come from. You understand? In one of the Zoom meetings we had with the top hierarchies, it was said the chairman made it clear that they don't want people to suffer, when people to not to be lamenting that they cannot, just like what you're saying right now, access their funds. So they have to create a percentage for users to be able to give us something to hold on to for the moment, so that by the time we're done, they're able to allow us access to the other aspect of withdrawals. So that's the reason why, or that's where rather the funds will be coming from. Okay, so fund your withdrawal wallet. So that is it. I don't know if there's any other question. I can still take that, but let's proceed to the wallet creation. But just drop the question, I will stop by and answer them so we proceed. Okay, all right. So I'm going to share my screen again. I'm going to share my screen again. So this is the Temple Tezos wallet. Now, what you're seeing here so far is a process that has already been, let me say 50% completed. I've already added this to Google Chrome. So Google Chrome already has this extension, the Temple extension in Google Chrome. So I won't have to do much here, but I'm going to take this off totally so that we start from the scratch. I believe that will help a lot of us. Let's start from the scratch, how to get the extension into Google Chrome so that your wallet will be easily installed and accessible. Okay, so I'm going to take this off. I will choose the option here, remove from Chrome. remove. All right, so Temple Tezos is gone. Okay. So let's take that afresh. Let's do that afresh. Google. So let me share my screen once again. All right, this is a Google page. So when you have your laptop, you have a Google page, you can just type in Temple Tezos wallet extension and type enter. Now, please take note of this. You're going to see this here. You're going to see the first option. Ignore this, okay? Because this is what happens. If you click on this, it will take you to Google Chrome Store, Google Chrome Web Store. Now, when it takes you to Google Chrome Web Store, if you have not been doing this on your Google Chrome, definitely you will not be able to have this extension here. Okay, so I'll go back and I'll go back. Okay, and choose the second option that says templewallet.com. Download Temple Tezos wallet. All right, as you can see here, install now. Ignore the install now. You can see install Temple wallet, select your browser. Now, under select your browser, there is Mozilla Firefox, there is Google Chrome, there is Brave, there is Opera, and there is Microsoft Edge. Now, amongst there is Yandex browser, Vivaldi browser. Now, Yandex is what we're going to be using on the phone, but for the laptop, it is advisable to use your Google Chrome browser. So we click on install. So that has, taken us to another page. So I'm going to stop the screen share and start another screen share. All right, so this is where it took us to. So you click on Add to Chrome. Now it says here, add Temple Tezos wallet, and all of that you can read, change, modify, copy and paste, and so on and so forth. So what do we say? I click on Add Extension. All right, so I'm going to stop and share the next screen that just popped up. Please take notes. The steps that I am taking and what is displaying on the share screen is exactly what you're going to be seeing. There are nothing different about it. Exactly what you're going to be seeing. First of all, you go to Google and type your Temple Tezos wallet extension download. Then after that, it opens the Temple Tezos wallet page, Temple wallet page. As you click on that, it will take you to the next page. You choose your browser, and you now choose your what do you call it, the Google Chrome browser. After choosing the Google Chrome browser, it will take you to this. It will install it. After installing it, it will now bring you to this page where we are. So right now, I already have a wallet, a Temple wallet. So I would have used this option of what existing wallet. But I'm not going to use this option right now because if I do, I won't be giving you the necessary information that you need. So what do you need? For those of us who are still, like I said, I'm assuming that everyone on this webinar today does not have this process on. They don't have this wallet, so we're doing everything afresh. So we're going to be creating a new wallet. So I'll click on create a new wallet. All right, so on this node, the next page that will display is what we have here, the create a new wallet page. Okay. All right, so we have here create a new wallet, password. You type in a password, I will just tell you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Repeat password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now the next is what? Accept terms. You click on accept terms and click on create. Okay, I'm being prompted here that I need what? At least 8 characters. I need what? At least one number. I need what? At least one lowercase letter. I need at least one uppercase. So they rejected the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 that I use as my password. So that is to tell you that if you use something like that as well, it will be rejected. Okay. So you better use something unique. So I'm going to type, this is October. I'm going to type capital O, small letter C, small letter T. Today is 13. So I'll type 13, 2021. That's my new password. So I'll also repeat that again. Capital O, small letter C, small letter T, 13, 2021. I will now click, okay, the accept terms is already checked. I will now click create. So as you can see now, it has accepted. Okay, it has accepted. Now it says that backup new seed phrase is where I need you to pay attention. You are opening a new bank account. Your wallet is your bank account, your digital, your cryptocurrency bank account. Okay, so now you have to take every security measure to make sure that that account is protected. In this case, you don't have a third party. You are the one doing it yourself. You are the one doing everything, opening the account, funding the account, doing everything by yourself. So you have to take security into consideration. So it says a backup new secret. This is a phrase that is given to enable you to secure your what do you call it? Your new wallet address. which will be created in the course of this. So it says there, click on area below to reveal your new seed phrase. Then write this phrase on a piece of paper and store in a secure location. You can memorize it, but do not share this phrase with anyone. It can be used to steal all your accounts. It can be used to steal all your accounts. That is the instruction. So seed phrase, if you ever switch between browsers or devices, you will need this seed phrase to access your account. Now that seed phrase is hidden here. Okay, it's hidden here where we have protect. That is where your seed phrase is hidden. So the moment you click on it, it will reveal it. So I'll click on it to reveal the seed phrase. Thank you. Now that is it. You have here ribbon, steam, waste, trash, image, hot, pen, unaware, sword, another, thing, fan. Please take notes. These are different words. Ribbon is a word, steam is a word, waste is a word, trash a word, image a word, hot a word, pen a word, another word, sword another word, another word, king another word, and stand another word. Now I can try to highlight all of these together and right click and copy and paste it somewhere. But the information says write it down in a piece. Now you can do yourself a favor if you trust that your phone will be secured enough, or I always advise put it in your email. Since even if your phone is missing, you would have your email access from anywhere at all. Okay, so highlight them and copy them and paste them in compose an email, paste them in the right in the compose page and address it back to yourself on the email send address. Write your email address here, and then maybe you can give it any title that is known to you. Maybe you can say wallet key, temple key, or whatever you want to call it. That's your business. Okay. Then you can also write it out in a piece of paper and keep in a place where you would always remember it. Now it says there, I made seed phrase backup and accept the risk that if I lost the phrase, my funds may be lost. So I'll click on this and click on continue. All right. Now you can see now on the next page here, we have to verify seed phrase. Verify the seed phrase. Probably if you've written it down, it's time for us to verify it. So I'm going to start pasting them right now. The first word was ribbon, and the second word was what? King. The third word was waste. The fourth word was trash. Fifth word image. Sixth word hot. Seventh word pen. Eighth word unaware. Ninth word sword. 10th word another. 11th word king. 12th word is sand. So that is sand. And click finish. If it is correct, I'll be allowed to access the next page. So I click finish. All right. All right. So now we hear that means that my seed phrase was correct. So they're giving me another page to access. And this page here says, help us make the Temple wallet better. We are improving the Temple wallet constantly and need blah 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 blah. Need your help to better understand the structure of the wallet. You should be updated. so on and so forth. You just can just say confirm. I confirm. So now this is the new Temple wallet. Okay. All right. So now the name of the account here is account one. I'm going to change this account name by clicking on edit. Can call it webinar account and click on save. It has changed the name here to webinar account. All right, now what's next? We have Tezos. Tezos is a currency, it's a coin on its own. So there are some major coins that are going to give to you for you to be able to fund them or manage them, whichever way. So and one of such is Tezos, and Tezos has a logo here of TZ. So the Tezos here is $0. There is nothing here. The next one here is Bitcoin. Now, because this is under on Tezos chain, they nicknamed it Tezos BTC. That is TZ BTC. The next here is WAP Bitcoin. So it is nicknamed WWBTC. The next is Colibri. Colibri is nicknamed KUSD. The next is Euros. The other one, this one is USD. The next is QuickSwap. QuickSwap governance token. The nickname here is 50. So now, in all of this, we need to have ECN, because what we are receiving from what do you call it, from Oracle, it's not Tezos, it's not Bitcoin, it's not WBTC, it's not Solidity, it's not UBIS, it is ECN. So then, how do we get ECN currency activated on our Tezos wallet? This is very important. Before I proceed, any questions? I'll take questions before I proceed, please. Okay, someone is asking if this is recorded so that I can share later. Yes, it's recorded. I'll give you the recorded link later so you can have to share that with yourself. Okay. Any question, any other further question? Okay, you can drop your question in the question section or chat, whichever way. I will answer that, okay? Thank you. Now, on the Tezos Temple Tezos wallet, you have different currencies, because the only currency that matters to you as an eOracle member that you do not have here right now is ECN. So we are going to bring in ECN into our wallet so that we get the ECN wallet address that will enable us to get our transfer from eOracle dashboard down to the wallet. Then we can talk about exchanging it to your Naira or dollar later after we have passed that stage. Okay, please. One thing I want you to do for me is don't be tired, don't whine, don't grumble, because what the information you're getting right now is not just going to serve you for eOracle, but to serve you for so many other areas as concerning cryptocurrency. Okay, so take this very serious and take this very important. So we move. What next do? We click on manage. If you say search, For instance, there is, okay, before then, there is a currency I would want us to add, which is the simplest that we can easily swap our ECN to and get our funds recovered back. And that currency is called USDT. USDT. So I'm going to type USDT on the search asset box here. I'm going to search for USDT. If it is there, it will show. So we type USDT. Oh, sorry, USDT. All right, now USDT is not there as well. So what do? We go to manage. You click on manage to add whichever asset, digital asset, which is your currency, that is not there. So under asset, we see add asset. Okay, hold on, just go back. So here again, we try typing USDT. It's not there. So what do? We close that and click on add asset. So even if you type USDT here, it will not give you what you're looking for. So what do? Let us just get on with the major one that we're looking for, which is ECN. That will now get to others. So I don't want us to get confused, okay? So let's click on add asset then. Now, before we proceed with this, we need to have, remember I told us that the language that is commonly shared amongst everything, using the Igbo as an example, that the language that is commonly shared amongst every one of them is Igbo. So Igbo now becomes what we call the blockchain. Now, for each of the states of the Southeast states to be able to understand each other, each of them needs a smart contract that is powered by that blockchain. So each of them need a language that is powered by individual states that makes up the Igbo-speaking states. And in the case of cryptocurrency, we have blockchains powered by Ethereum. Now, each of those currencies that uses Ethereum blockchain have a smart contract that is accessible, or rather powered by Ethereum blockchain, to give each of those currencies access to each other on the blockchain. So right now we're going to add a Tezos smart contract that was assigned to ECN. Tezos is the blockchain. The smart contract is what was assigned for ECN to be able to be admitted on the Tezos blockchain. Okay, so we're going to do that. Now we'll click on add asset. So I'm going to get the smart contract address because it's an address. That's why you see here it says address of a deployed asset contract. So let me get that right now. Just a moment. Okay, while that is coming up, we have a new question. So let me answer the question first. Okay, can this project be done for us using phones? It can be done using phones, but like I said earlier on, phone is a little bit complex. Like for instance, now we have to use the only browser that is that easy with your phone is Yandex. Google Chrome gives some headache, let me put it that way, while trying to add the Chrome extension on your Google Chrome browser using your Android. But Yandex is a little bit easy. So on the next session, we're going to be looking at how to get that done using your Android phone. So let's just get this quickly done so that we move on to something else. I believe I've answered your question. So you can still drop any other question. I'll take care of that. Trying to fetch the smart contract on the network a little bit slow so that come up as soon as possible. All right, thank you for holding on. The network is actually a little bit slow, so but I've gotten the address. So we paste right click and paste the address So it will start searching for that. All right. Now, as you can see, just by pasting the wallet, the smart contract address on the address bar, you have other details about the coin displayed, such as asset ID, which is optional, symbol, ECN. I didn't type that. That came out by itself. Name of the asset name is eCoin network. Decimal is 8 decimal, and the website is here. The image website is here, ecnlogo.png. That is done. So we can now click on our add asset. Okay. We can now click on our add asset. Now that's it. So right now you have your ECN in your wallet. Let's click on the back. All right. So as you can see, you have here Tezos, ECN, and all others. Okay. Here's the Tezos, ECN, DPT, and all others. So now let's look at how we can add, get our address, wallet address. Remember, we said we were going to get the wallet address to enable us to withdraw. Okay, so this is it. You click on the ECN. What you see here says copy to clipboard. So this copy to clipboard is the wallet address. The wallet address. So now this becomes your account number where you can withdraw to or withdraw from, where you can deposit to rather or withdraw from. Okay, so when you click on this copy to clipboard, it says copy. Now I'm going to stop this screenshot, this screen share, and go back to our eOracle screen share. We have another program as soon as possible. Just hold on a bit. Okay. All right, so here we are. So let's see, I guess I'll have to sign in again, but let's just see if that will go. I said I have to sign in again for security purposes. Now, remember I had copied the the address that we just created in the course of creating a Temple wallet and also adding the ECN currency into our wallet. So I'm going to click on withdraw. Now we all remember that we said we come across this particular page or this particular environment before the withdrawal wallet to withdraw environment. So we said here that when we click on the coin that is listed we choose the one that we want. And for now, it's ECN alone. So we choose the ECN and receiving address. We're now going to highlight and click on paste. Sorry, let me take that again. Highlight and click on paste. Now, this is our address. Remember that we created the account, webinar account. Webinar account. Now, for the webinar account, this is the ECN receiving address for webinar account. We are going to prove that it starts from what? TZ1PAE. Let's see if we can be able to trace that from the Temple wallet to verify. This is very important to enable you know what you're doing is the right thing. I'm going to stop that and share another screen. All right, now look at it. The beginning is what? TZ. The beginning of that address is TZ1AE and Q. That is the beginning. Now, by the time we also go, they will also confirm that the ending, the four letters or digits or combination of letters and digits that is ending, that ends the wallet address, the ECN wallet address will be what? WP9T. So let us stop this screen and also bring up the other one as well. So let's scroll back to the end, and that's it. WP9T. So that means that we have our receiving address correctly. So by the time we enter other parameters here, like the equity amount, it is there already. If it is transfer fees, it is already at 0, and the total equity here, which is $37.59, and then enter our transaction password and click on submit. This amount here will be going to this address. This is the address. Now, by the time you do, maybe within a day, 2 days, according to network congestion and then queue and so on, it will process and have dropped on your Tezos wallet as the amount of ECN that you have. So I'm going to show an example of how that will look like. Then we'll call it a day. After the question, then we'll call it a day. But today we're already taking more than our time. So that is it. And if you have any question on this, also you can drop a question. So let's go back. I'm going to sign out of this. So I'm going to sign out of this account so that I can sign in another account that has funds already in it.